Hello and welcome back. Andy Bryan here again from the Soul Pathway. And today within this video, I'm going to be providing you with a new moon reading for the new moon in Aquarius. Now, I'm sure there are many of you who have started off the new year with a bang as you've connected with your soul and you've begun to step into who you truly are as you're beginning to live more in alignment. Though I'm sure there are many of you who have struggled to get started in the new year. And that may be due to the fact that we have had numerous planets in retrograde. Most notably, Mercury has been in retrograde and it's now going direct, which is fantastic and good news for all of us. But when we look at the retrograde times and energies, this could be when old relationships or aspects of our lives are coming back into the present in order to be reflected upon, revisited, and even potentially let go of. So the good thing about this new moon is that it's the start of something new. You could say that in many ways that it's the true start of this year, which is beautiful and something that we can all look forward to. So I'm going to be providing you with a new moon reading today. And as I've mentioned, the new moon is in Aquarius. So we are moving away from Capricorn, which is very much about self. Though I will say that I am not an astrologer in any way, shape or form. But I would highly recommend checking out the astrological readings as well, because they are always absolutely fantastic. And a good friend of mine who I interviewed many years ago, Pam Gregory, does some incredible insights as to what is going on with regards to the planetary shifts and what we can expect in that way. But I'm going to be providing you with a new moon reading using my Soul Pathway Oracle cards. But as I always do as well, I'm now starting to use runes to connect with the energies as well. So we're going to start off this reading by providing you with a rune as we connect with the energy of the new moon and what we can expect. As I've mentioned many times before, if you've got any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section below, and I'll be sure to answer any questions that you may have. But let's start off this reading by pulling a rune and connecting with the energy of what might be coming through for each and every one of us on a collective basis for the first new moon in January 2023. Okay, so that's the back of the rune, front of the rune. Okay, we'll put that down there. And as I mentioned before as well, I'm becoming more and more familiar with runes as I'm using them more and more frequently, but I'm not so familiar with runes. Beautiful, beautiful. So if we look more closely at that rune, you can see it actually looks like an M, which is pronounced Ehwaz, which is all about trust, harmony, and communication, which for me is all about trusting yourself, trusting the divine and the universe in the knowing that everything is coming together as planned and as expected, which is beautiful. You could also say this is all about harmony, and that harmony that you have within yourself or even within the divine partnerships of your life, or more importantly, you could say the divine lovers in your life, as I do believe that we are all being guided to connect more frequently with our soul, but also with our soul mate or even twin flame that could bring you a beautiful sense of unconditional love. And this is what creates the harmony within you. And with regards to that, we've got communication there with regards to the new moon. So with regards to Mercury retrograde, you could be thinking about the fact that you may have been out of communication to the person that's been on your mind, and this is calling you to reconnect and communicate openly and freely between the both of you, so that you can create that beautiful and harmonious relationship that is built on trust. So that's an absolutely beautiful card to get started today. Okay, so now what we'll do is we will look at 3 other cards and see what comes up for this new moon in Aquarius. Okay. So I'll pull 3 cards. I just found these out for a moment. Okay. We get one there. Quite like that one that's calling me. Put that to one side. Pull that one there. And then finally, let's see what else we've got. The 3rd one there. Perfect. So I'll put these cards to the side and we'll see. Beautiful, beautiful. So the first card we've got is the spirit animal of the horse. And the spirit animal of the horse is beautiful. And when we speak about cars, cars often talk about horsepower with regards to the power at which they have and the torque they may have in order to drive. Now, the horse is calling you to connect with your own horsepower as you embrace your divine mission and purpose, because this is all about living with purpose and connecting with that amazing inner strength that which you have. Interestingly, horses often find themselves, in their stables, where you could say in some ways they're shackled up like we are to our conditioning. But often when you see them out in nature, they're roaming across the plains and they're running freely. And so for me, this is all about you connecting, again, with that divine mission and purpose, but striving towards your goals and outcomes and what you truly want to create in your life, as that will create that beautiful sense of freedom. So whatever you're being called to at this moment, connect with the horse to bring you that beautiful sense of horsepower to drive you through any challenges and obstacles that you may face, as this is what will drive you forward. So beautiful, beautiful card there. And what we'll do is read from my little oracle card booklet here as well. And we go to 43. So the spirit animal of the horse brings you horsepower, the driving force to achieve your goals and dreams. Horses are known for their sensitive and loving nature and have a deep sense of compassion as they connect with those around them. If you've chosen this card, now is the time for you to use the medicine of the horse to accelerate you towards your desired outcome. Tune into your passion and purpose as you align yourself with what sets your soul on fire. Beautiful. This will bring you the motivation and inspiration to focus on what you love, and you will notice a greater sense of freedom in your life. So beautiful. Very much what I've shared with you there. So that's a fantastic card to start off the new moon. Okay, so the second card is the spider. Now, the spirit animal of the spider is a very interesting one, but another good card. Though in many ways you could say there are not any bad cards in this deck at all. There are just, ways to connect with ourselves and, understand the energy at which is coming through. But the spider is all about you weaving your own web. Now, we can think positively about our lives, and with that in mind, we can manifest, what we truly desire and want. Though when we think about negative experiences or things not working out as we want to, what we're doing is we're weaving that web as well. So we are we're creating those negative outcomes due to our thought process. So this is all about actually you weaving your own web so that you can create exactly what you desire and want in your life. So that's a beautiful card. But for me here, it's all about noticing, your thoughts and how they impact on yourself and your life. So really, really interesting card, that one. Okay, so again, I'll read from the Oracle card deck booklet and we'll see what it says here. Okay, so number 50. Okay. Bear with me a moment. So a spirit animal of the spider symbolize the weaving of the web of life. Your reality is shaped by the way you perceive it. This is a message to not get caught up in your own web of illusions. Allow yourself to see beyond your limitations. Spiders also resemble the wheel of life and the cycles of fate and fortune. If you've chosen this card, then you are being asked to become conscious of your own thoughts. Instead of viewing challenging situations as fate, notice the fortune in the opportunities. Now is the time to become the master of your mind as you weave your own web. So beautiful, beautiful card. And one of my favorite cards, really, because, the spider, as you can see with the web, they construct their own life, they construct their own home. And this is what we are doing in a way through, what we place our intention on in the world, in our lives. So place your intention on what you want to create in your life, rather than focusing on those limitations that could really prevent you from moving forward and embracing something truly remarkable and beautiful. So, fantastic card there, Spirit Animal of the Spider. Okay, and we have the final card, one of my favorite cards as well. But all of these cards, I love all of these cards in a way, but I'm just going to make some space for this final card, because what we've got here is the spirit animal of the butterfly. Sorry, not the butterfly, the spirit animal of the buffalo. And the buffalo is all about abundance and creating abundance in your life, and in many ways in all different areas of the life. Because in native cultures, the buffalo provided, the Native Americans with all their earthly needs. The fur on their back was used to keep them warm through winter. The meat was used to sustain them and keep them healthy. And then you had the bones that were used for children as toys and even as tools, within the native cultures. So that's a very, very interesting card. But it's really speaking about the fact that you know that you'll always have all that you need to get by and to get through in life. So it's connecting with that energy of abundance to move you forward, which is really important for each and every one of us. And again, you could see that relating back to the spider there, because the spider, as I mentioned, is all about weaving that web and focusing on what you want to create in your life. And as you focus on the positive, you will then begin to create that deeper sense of abundance in your world as you move forward. So don't allow yourself to, connect with those limitations or what may be preventing you from moving forward, but embrace the new and wonderful that may be appearing in your life. Okay, Let's look at the butterfly here. The buffalo again. Spirit animal of the buffalo brings the message of abundance, for it provided the Native Americans with all their earthly needs. This is why the buffalo is seen as the most sacred of all animals in native cultures. If you've pulled the card of the buffalo, then now is a time for you to be thankful for all you have. The attitude of gratitude opens the doorway for you to receive abundance more freely in your life. Take this moment to count your blessings and know that your prayers are being answered. Remember the sacredness of your path as you honor those who walk beside you. When the buffalo travels with you, remain grateful and stay true to yourself. So, an absolutely beautiful card. Again, it's all about knowing that all your earthly needs are met and living with that abundance mindset and knowing that everything will come to you at the right time. Now, obviously, I didn't pick up the butterfly, but as I mentioned it many times, I think I'm being called to share that with you in this reading as well. It may resonate with you, it may not, but let's explore the energy of the butterfly, because I do believe this really does enhance the reading and what we've been really speaking about here with regards to what we're going through in this new moon. So I've pulled out the butterfly. Here we've got the butterfly, an absolutely beautiful card. And the butterfly is very much all about, creating that sense of freedom as well, and honoring a new phase of your life and journey. Because butterflies go through different phases of life. As they start in a cocoon, then they turn into a caterpillar. Then as time goes on, they evolve and they allow their wings to expand as they become that beautiful butterfly, as they fly freely. So this is all about embracing the new cycle of your life and journey, and whatever is coming to you at this moment in time. And you could say it relates to all of these cards actually, which is why I felt very much called to, pull it out. So we've got the horse. How do you create that sense of freedom and bring in and usher in that new phase of your life? And you do that by connecting with the spirit animal of the horse, connecting with your purpose and driving yourself towards what you want to create in your life. And you've got the spirit animal of the spider, which is all about weaving your own web and focus on that positive intention to create what you truly desire. And then finally, in the process of doing that, noticing that the buffalo, brings you the message of abundance in the knowing that you have all that you already need. But in the process of creating, what you desire and want in your life, knowing that Spirit will always provide for you in these moments. So allow your wings to expand as you emerge from that cocoon and step into that beautiful butterfly. Okay, so what I'm going to do is read from the Oracle card booklet. Just going to put that one, there just below the spider. That should be fine. And I'll read out what it says in the Oracle card booklet as well. So absolutely fantastic reading there. The spirit animal of the butterfly teaches you to honor the cycles of life. Butterflies symbolize transformation and rebirth as you transcend to higher levels of consciousness. Emerge from your cocoon, break free from your old self, and let your wings expand. If you've chosen this card, then this is the message to embrace guidance from the universe as your pathway unfolds and ushers in a new phase of your life. As you reflect upon your journey, it's important to ask yourself what the next steps may be. Now is the time for personal metamorphosis. Allow yourself to take flight and blossom into the wholeness and beauty of who you truly are. Absolutely fantastic card there. And I think that goes well with the new moon there, actually. So I'll put that there for a moment. So as you think about the new moon, allow yourself to become reborn as you step into this beautiful new cycle of your life. Okay. I hope you found this reading to be valuable and insightful as you connect with your own spiritual journey and soul pathway and begin awakening to who you are. What I will finally say with all of this is, don't allow yourself to become resistant to change, but allow everything to blossom and unfold naturally for you, as this is where you will receive the most blessings. So I will say thank you for listening to this reading today. If you would like a personal soul pathway reading, please be sure to head over to my website, which is www.awakenyoursoulpathway.co.uk, and you can also book a reading in the description of this video on YouTube. So thank you again for listening. Take care, much love, and I do look forward to connecting with you in another video very soon. What I will finally say is that I've just bought a new set of the Soul Pathway Oracle cards, which will be available to buy at a more reasonable price for each and every one of you, so that you can connect with these cards and you can do readings for yourself. So stay tuned for a video where I will update you with regards to the new prices and where you can purchase them from. So again, take care, much love, and I do look forward to connecting with you in another video very soon. And with that, I will say bye for now.